Everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from Wheeling, Tennessee, and we have a jam-packed episode today. I just heard that Firehouse Sub has a Thanksgiving sub. I love Thanksgiving dinner. The only thing I don't like is the cranberries, so it has turkey and stuffing and the cranberries. I'm going to tell them to hold the cranberries. Tomorrow, Monday, November the 10th, is supposed to be super cold. So I'm going to let you know how I handle super cold weather. And that's going to be like a low of 25, a high of 35. And then it's just still amazing around here with fall colors. I'm going to bring you guys more of those fall colors. So let's get to it. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining me here for lunch. I am at Firehouse Subs. And I am a huge Thanksgiving dinner fan. So when they busted out the Thanksgiving sub, I'm like, man, I got to make a trip over here. So it's going to have turkey. It's going to have stuffing. Now I get ribbed by my family all the time because I'm the only one that does not like cranberry sauce. So I told them no cranberry sauce. Just give me the turkey and the stuffing. And then for $1 more, they give you a little thing of gravy. So I'm about to dive into this thing and see how, I guess, close to a Thanksgiving meal this really becomes. So let's check this out. Okay, so I only got a small because the medium was like $11. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay that much for that. But here we go. And the dressing or the gravy is coming up. Ooh. Oh, all right. Wow, small really is small. But here we go. And then I need to, all right. So there would be the turkey and the stuffing right there. And I'm going to dip this thing in some gravy and see how this thing goes. So the gravy is right here. Try to make sure I didn't spill it. I remember last time, you guys remember the shrimp that I got last time from Asia Cafe? Made a huge giant mess, and I could foresee this becoming a mess too, but here we go. So Thanksgiving sub into the gravy. Oh yeah, let's get a nice portion of that. Here we go. Okay. My wife and I went to Publix and got like a Thanksgiving thing, but it did not have the stuffing. And so that's the part that I was really disappointed with in that sandwich. But man, you can really taste it in this one. Whoo, that's really good. Okay, going in for another bite of this thing. Okay, I just got stuffing all over my driving steering wheel. But I love stuffing. Stovetop. And it tastes like stovetop too. Oh wow, that's really good. Firehouse Subs, that, whoo. Now, this is just a small. You know what? Should have paid extra for the medium, but that's a lot, right? $11, $10.99. Wow, all the flavors are coming together really well. The turkey and the stuffing and the gravy. I hope that doesn't ruin Thanksgiving for me. Like, I just had Thanksgiving 3 weeks before. That's really good, you guys. So I highly approve the Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse Subs if you have one near you, okay? Okay, so today is Sunday. Tomorrow, November the 10th, it is supposed to get really cold. We're supposed to get this Arctic blast. Our high is going to be 35 degrees. Our low is going to be 25 degrees. So you might be asking, hey, Mitch, how do you, if we're coming from a warmer climate, how do we handle temperatures like that? And it's something you just got to, do what you have to do. So here's kind of my checklist. In the morning, Sunday night. So tonight I'll put a ice guard on my windshield so that the ice doesn't freeze over my windshield, because that would just take forever to scrape off. So I just put it on at night and then just take it off in the morning, and I don't have any ice on my windshield. Definitely layer what you wear. Lot of long sleeves, and then your jackets. Everything here in our house is electric. So I would say, have some firewood ready, but not going to matter. So we're just hoping and praying that electricity stays on. So, we have backup blankets ready in case something like that would happen. Definitely just going to take it slower in the morning on the drive, because you never know if there's just going to be leftover water. There shouldn't be, because it rained last night, Friday night, and today has been completely dry, but you just never know. So you just take it safe. And then, have lots of warm food ready, to just kind of warm you up. Have your coffee or hot cocoa ready just to keep you warm. And that's kind of how you deal, just be ready for that cold. And then what's funny, after that, it just goes back up again into the 40s, the 50s, after that for the rest of the week. So it's just that one day for tomorrow. It's going to be super cold. So we're just going to be bundled up and ready for that. I wish there was a cold weather, school is off kind of thing, but oh well, what can you do? We're just going to stay safe. I don't think the kids can actually go out for recess if it's a certain temperature here in Tennessee. I think it's 35, something like that. So we'll see if the kids even have recess tomorrow. So we'll see. But anyway, that's kind of how you handle the cold here in East Tennessee. The colors out here in East Tennessee are just exploding. I don't know. I don't know if I just wasn't aware the last 2 years. Maybe they really are better than the colors the last 2 years, but the trees, the yellows, the reds, they're just, I don't know. They're just exploding, and I'm loving it. Those of you that are fall enthusiasts, this is the place. California, where I've come from, you just don't see this. I have to be careful when I'm driving, because I'm just gazing and I'm just like, I better be careful here before I crash, because I just catch myself just looking around just in awe. And so it's just so amazing. The colors, the trees, it's just fantastic, you guys. So if you're, if this is where you want to be, I know a lot of you say we want to be in a place where there's 4 seasons. Fall is we are in the thick of fall right now, and I love it. I will never take this for granted. I don't know. I sometimes drive around and I'm looking at the next person in the car. I'm like, do you see this? And it just feels like they're just off to their next destination. And I'm like, I hope you've been looking, because it's just fantastic, you guys. So if you get a chance, if you're coming out here, to experience fall, this is it. This is just amazing, you guys. So it's just, I can't even say enough. It's you got to get here. You got to see what, this beauty. And let's go ahead and take a drive. Hopefully you've been liking that I've been driving more. I just, catch myself going, hey, you guys got to see this. And so let me just take you give you a drive around just to see what I've been seeing here in, I guess we're in kind of North Knoxville. This is where I work, and I just had a longer lunch break than normal. So I was just driving around, showing you guys what it's looking like. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining me on that Firehouse Sub Thanksgiving sub for the drive of all the beautiful fall colors here. I gotta say, this fall has been more spectacular than the years past. That's just from my opinion, but it just feels like the leaves are just blowing up. Reds, yellows. It's just crazy. And then I'll give you kind of an update on how tomorrow's chill is supposed to be. They say there's a slight chance of maybe snow flurries, but we'll see how that goes. And I just hope your week is amazing. It's, full on fall. Leaves are all over the place. That's the one thing that, you just admire all the beauty, but then you're like, oh, shoot, I got to pick all that up. So there's leaves just everywhere, and I got to figure out when and how I'm going to, be disposing of these leaves. Usually I bag them, but anyway. So you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that subscribe and like button if you love everything East Tennessee, and I will see you in next week's video.